folks! Welcome back to some more Death and Request. On our last episode, we had two boss fights in a row, which was first against the cops, a guardian of the Godot ruins that had caused trouble for us before, and secondly, an Entoma queen that got absolutely squashed by Al, which also resulted in us recovering yet another one of Shina's lost memories too, once we had defeated the both of them. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and actually start making headway for the Rosaria Forest. Because, well, that's next on our agenda. And hopefully may yet entail another party member because, well, Clea certainly delivered on that front, and actually added a different dynamic to our party. So I'm quite hopeful for what may come up next. Although, it did kind of break the, flow when it came to the bugs matching our party members when they pop up, but I guess that was kind of, my expectations subverted, which I am perfectly fine with. What I'm not fine with, though, is this, random encounter. Oh, that's not so much random as me accidentally bumping into it, so let's bail. As we have already fought these particular set of enemies once before, and I do want to save my corruption if in case we may have to deal with another, difficult fight, or maybe to potentially show off some glitch modes, namely Clea's, because I've yet to see it. And I landed on 79% corruption, which was quite nice, as I was getting new skills and what have you. But, enough about that, more about this, because this seems to be an event? That he does. Shh, she doesn't need to know that. Wait, what? Did we find yet another real-world item? Oh my gosh! Choices again? How is this gonna kill us? Well, I guess I'll have to find out by making a quick save. Righty-ho! The save has been made, so let's find out what happens when we sneak a peek at the photo. Maybe this is gonna be a death end? Okay it is. How exactly? The person in the photo was Mizunashi. I was succumbing to weariness and fatigue, which was only exasperated by Mizunashi's rash response. I was beginning to lose it. No, if I were to think rationally, Mizunashi wouldn't dare do something like that in a time like this. It didn't matter though, I was so irritated that I struggled to believe it. Thus, our journey together had come to an end? Ha! What is the point of this death end? Literally, that... Okay. Sure? Whatever, that was something I suppose. That was probably the weakest death end in my opinion thus far though, because... Well, I know it's something that can potentially happen, but... It just felt so random. Anyway, let's load up. And we're back this time after, well, dying from fatigue or a shock or, well, I guess just an overall build-up of stress after looking at the photo. Because gosh dang, even with all that in consideration, I still feel like as if that prior death end was, well, a relatively weak one. But I digress, let's actually look at the photo with everyone without having a trigger finger. Because as you can tell, I did have one. It's Arata!
らないやつだぞ。バカみたいな格好してる。
Oh, for Pete's sake, Al, of course you're the one to insult Arata's fashion sense.
違法の価格か。変わった衣装を着ているな。なかなか整ったお顔立ちをしてらっしゃいますね。
Oh? Lily has the hots for someone other than a girl?
なんだ、リリーはこういう男が好みなのか。
Oh, pray tell.
いえ、そういうわけでは。
Ah, but your face tells us otherwise.
リリー、顔が赤いのだ。水無さん。
これは何の冗談だ。なんで俺の写真がここにあるんだよ。
I'd like to know the same, but...
水無さんが置いたなんてことは。
気持ち悪いだろ。プログラマーがこっそり自分のブロマイドをゲーム内に仕込んでたら。
I guess someone who is potentially narcissistic or just wants to add in a nice wee funny Easter egg. But then again, considering that you're someone who relatively keeps to themselves in most occasions, yeah, I doubt you'd be the kind of person to do that, Arata.
だろ。俺たちが開発から手を引いた後に何者かの手が加わっているのは確かだからな。そいつの仕業に違いない。こんなもんを置いて何がしたいのかさっぱりだがな。いや、陰謀の線があるか。
陰謀ですか。
シーナ、お前に一つ報告がある。
Oh?
なんでしょう。
落ち着いて聞いてくれ。
Oh no, Bud, are you about to drop a bomb?
ホワイトラビット、またはそれに準ずる調整をしたヘッドセットを装着し、オデッセイ内で死亡した場合。
Oh, Shina's not gonna take this well.
現世で意識を失っているプレイヤーの体にも深刻な問題が起こる事例が発生した。
Just get to the point. Stop beating around the bush.
深刻なってどういうことですか。
お前のように VR を使用してオデッセイのサーバーに侵入したハッカーが死亡する事故が起こってる。俺たちが開発している時には当然こんなことはなかった。だが今起動しているオデッセイは違う。全くの別物だ。
じゃあもしここで死んだら。
You die in real life, love.
とにかくログアウトメニューも消されて自力での覚醒が不可能な以上、プレイヤーは自分でこのゲームから逃げることができない。トゥルーエンドでクリアしてエンディングログアウトするまではな。だからシーナ、絶対に死ぬな。俺との通信が途切れるなんて生ぬるい話じゃなくなったんだ。
そんな突然言われても私死んじゃうなんて。
大丈夫だ。お前は一人じゃない。俺や常盤がいる。生きるために前に進むしかない。
はい。
Yeah, we're gonna make sure you get out of here.
シーナ、どうしたのですか。急にしゃがみ込んで。お腹痛いのか。泣くほど痛いのか。ごめん、なんでもないよ。水無さん、私怖いです。
and we won't let you. At least, canonically. Defense aside, of course.
絶対死なせない。アリスコードを作ったアグル社を調べて解決法を探るつもりだ。味方も増えてる。だから心配するな。
Obtained item. Photograph of a man. Now, I know that we had known about this whole thing before coming back into World's Odyssey. You know, the whole people die in the game, die in real life shtick that's been going on. But, adding on to it though, remember what happened in the prologue? Yeah? Now add this onto it, and how Shina's absolutely positively scared of dying. Did that happen before, or is that something that's going to happen in the future? Oh, that brings so many questions that I am looking forward to finding out in the future. Oh boy. Oh, plus phone sphere. Spear, not sphere. That'd be round. Well, I guess it's probably partially rounded. But let's see how good the spear is. It's a downgrade. Well, I suppose it's just a budget option. I guess, if you didn't purchase the one in Chapter 2. Which of course I did. Cause, I like me some grinding, even if it's for some any. Cause I like having my characters with the best gear that they could potentially have. At least for what I want them to do. But gosh dang. Now the stakes are even higher, especially with, well, Shina now being well aware of that. How is that going to affect her future actions? Because remember, with how she tackled the corpse, she would be as willing to get close to it, I'll bet. Had she known about this prior, she would be willing to take really so much as a risk. Now, I'm going to assume. But I guess we'll find out when we get back to Rosaria. And also, we do have a new thing back at Reality, but let's see where this takes us first and foremost. Okay, that answers my question. We gotta head back to Reality to probably get past this. Okay, sure. And go to the map. Okay, so Summer Life, a company that offers client-based online services. What's up, Sumika?
いつも以上に孤独の極みみたいなめんどくさい顔しちゃって。
顔のことはほっとけ。それより、時はこれを見てくれ。
My mind had been swirling with thoughts regarding the items that Shina found inside of World's Odyssey. Monsters were appearing that I couldn't ever recall programming. NPCs had a range of emotions beyond what I thought was possible. Not to mention, players couldn't log out without risking the ultimate consequence, an immediate and unexplainable death. It was so bizarre. It was becoming abundantly clear that the game wasn't merely bugged, rather someone had gone in and made significant changes to the game. Yeah! Now that you mention it! The appearance of items from our reality started to blur the line where the game ended and our world began. The diary, the newspaper, what could anyone have wanted to accomplish by inserting these items? The straw that broke the camel's back was when we found a photograph of myself. Yeah, because before it was just kind of random items or cult-related things.
承認欲求強すぎ？
But why?
言っとくが、置いたのは俺じゃないからな。俺の写真はもちろん、日記も、魚やカエルも、心霊写真もな。
そうね。なんならそっちもオカルトに侵食されてるなぁとは思う。
オカルトに侵食？ゲームの改変がか？
何者かがデータを改ざんしてるにしては、 なんかリクエストに無機動さを感じるから。
Yeah, a slow escalation of craziness is definitely one way to describe this whole thing that's been going on.
そこに生きた人間の悪意や陰謀、計画とは無関係な自動的な現実の投影を感じるのよね。これ新しい世界でも生まれてるんじゃない？ベースにあるのって人工知能だよね。
新しい世界か。
That could be a reason why they made death an actual, well, consequence for you in the game. A proper one at that. A literal one at that, actually, yeah. More often than not, the things that came out of Tokiwa's mouth made me raise an eyebrow, but... Oh, but her insight is so interesting, though. This time, she was onto something.
それにしたってお前。
その線、あながち外していないかもしれませんわ。あ、リンさん、お疲れ様です。社長の指示で最初のサイバーテロ事件の被害者をあらゆる範囲で洗っているのですが、アグルのリリースした OS で動く端末の中から無差別に暴動を起こさせる攻撃だと思われていましたが、どうやら違うようです。まだ断定はできませんが、被害を受けた端末には共通したある事項が存在するようなの。
Oh?
なんです？その共通した事項というのは。
Do say.
常盤さんの好きなオカルトです。
Ha!
オカルト研究所、キュレーションサイト、特殊情報収集部署の端末など、ある特定のオカルト情報の文字や画像データを保持していたパソコンが暴走挙動をとっていたのかもしれません。今は復旧していますが、トゥアナオルガやヒューマンビヘイビアもアタックを受けて壊れていたそうです。といっても講義でいうところのオカルトは広範囲にわたるので、一概には結びつけづらい部分もあります。ただ被害端末の傾向を列挙したときに、偶然と見るにはあまりにもその数が多いという結果ですね。ああ、そういえば自分家のパソコンもやられてました。
保持してると被害に遭うっていう特定のオカルト情報って具体的にはどんなやつですか？
あなたが話していたネットで検索しても検索結果の返ってこなくなったワードについてが主で。
So they were taken down to cover their tracks.
宇宙人誘拐、心霊写真、パフロッキーズ現象、
What a coinky dinky.
他にも連続連鎖死、ドッペルゲンガーもありました。
やあみんなお疲れってあれ？
Oh, Natsuo, it's been a while.
ああ、宗像さん。お帰りなさいませ。
新くん、君なんでここにいるんだい？一体どんなマジックを？
は？なんでって何ですか？
Oh my gosh. They just mentioned a doppelganger. Is there one of Aratuu cruising about?
Because 今車で戻ってきたんだけど、駅前で君を見かけたのさ。
What?
見間違いじゃないですか？俺少し前からここにいましたけど。
いや、あれは君に間違いないよ。服も同じだし、その服だったし。トリックを教えてくれないかい？
それってまさか。
これまでのゲーム内アイテムが引き合わせた偶然とオカルトを考えると、ドッペルゲンガーでしょうか。
think it's more like, yeah, it is.
メジャーなオカルト案件じゃない。上がるんだけど。
俺的にはシャレにならないけどな。宗像さん、その俺はどこにいました？
And does he have an actual animated portrait? That would be a dead giveaway.
駅前の噴水広場でスマホ触ってたじゃない？
行ってきます。
付き合うよ。
なんなの？
The puzzle pieces were coming together. At last, we were finding a link between the mysterious items appearing in the game and the supernatural. It became clear that these strings of letters were the key to ridding World's Odyssey of its strange bugs. I wondered, however, how the photograph of myself would come into play. There might be a new string of letters there. I need to hurry. Wait for me, Shina.
どこだっけ？
噴水広場って言ってたな。あそこだ。
Does he have numbers on his coat?
それらしいやつはいないようだ。
Jacket.
そうだ。大事なこと思い出したわ。新た、ドッペルゲンガーってちょっと恐ろしくてね。
なんでダメなんだ？
Oh, whoops, I accidentally skimmed over that line. Hang on, let's re-listen to that. If I can remember. There we go.
ドッペルゲンガーってちょっと恐ろしくてね。見つけたら本人が面と向かっちゃダメらしいよ。
There we go.
向かい合っちゃうと片方がこの世から消されちゃうんだって。同じものは存在できない宇宙の摂理だよ。
バカなこと言ってんなよ。今探すべきはドッペルウッドがそんなネタじゃなく制御構文になりそうな文字列の刻印だ。
But, Arata, stranger things have happened. I wouldn't push your luck.
俺に似た誰かがいるんだろう。それが今回のヒントだ。よく探してくれ。近くにきっとまたあるはずだ。
ドッペルつまんないな。お、あらだ、スミちゃん、何やってんの？ぴょいーん。
Well, there's someone to cure your boredom. Hey, Lydia. Lydia strutted over with a cup of Starbucks coffee. Oh, that's totally not a reference to something. In one hand and headphones in the other.
何やってたんだ？サマーライフにいないと思ったら一人で外に出てたのかよ。たく、ウサギが警察にでも捕まったらどうする気だ？
その時はね、その時だよ。何かにビビってオタ活やってられっかっての。
Yeah, you gotta live, bud! Her backpack was an Ita bag, lavishly decorated with a variety of pin badges and assorted pieces of official merchandise. Oh, I'm jelly. Maybe she had just stopped by an anime shop. Oh gosh, going to one of those. They're dangerous. And not in a physical harming kind of way. Well, I guess a physical harm was your wallet. Yeah.
どうも可愛いね、リディア。今自分らね、新たなドッペルゲンガーを追ってるの。は？マジっすか？捕まえたら賞金とか出るかな？
If the price was a debug code.
いいよ。今期アニメのブルーレイ1本買ってあげる。
What if it's not released?
お前らな。
ねえ、あれじゃない。
Whoa. Suddenly, Tokiwa's face turned pale as she pointed towards the Skyway Bridge. There stood...
あれ、
ジだったのか。
嘘。なんで服まで一緒で。あれ何？
俺が知るかよ。
Just as Tokiwa said, walking across the bridge was a man that was seemingly identical to me. A carbon copy with my same height, outfit, and manner of walking. I couldn't see his face, but even at a distance, I knew it was me!
新たがもう一人いるね。
Oh, that's wack!
どうする？新た、ダメ！危ないよ！
It was surreal, extremely surreal. I was in desperate pursuit of myself, who was walking at a brisk pace several feet in front of me. I run up the escalator to reach the skywalk, speeding past everyone around me. I quickened my pace, honing in on the other me as I made my way over the bridge. Even if I were only staring at my own back, I couldn't shake the intense dread from the feeling of looking at myself. Whoa!
なんだ今の音は。何が起こったんだ。はあ？なんで夜に。てか。
Gosh dang it, somebody turned off the sun!
周りに人が誰もいない。
Wait, what?
そうだ、あいつは。
At the other end of the skyway, he was looking towards me. His face was drained, and although I couldn't make out his expression, I could see that it was me. Then the lower half of his pale face split open, exposing a crooked smile that stretched from ear to ear with a mouth full of sharp teeth. Oh gosh. The doppelganger cocked its head, swaying back and forth as it stared at me.
お前は。
Ah! Oh, what the heck?
なんだ今のは。噴水前。俺もういない。頭がいって。リディア。
What kind of voodoo magic is at work here? Or black magic? Or some hokey pokey? I don't know. What the? Huh? Lydia was standing beside the water fountain, but Tokiwa was nowhere to be found. Why is Lydia in tears?
あいつを逃がしちまった。どうかしたか。
Did they get the short shorts?
新た、急にかけてて、立体歩道の上から飛び降りようとしたの。びっくりした。
はあ？俺がなんだって？
新た、アホ、なんで下にいるのよ。
時は？
Tokiwa was peering down at me from over the railing on the skyway, yelling at me.
怪我はない？飛び降りたんじゃないのよね。
おう。
おお、新た、怖かったんだから。ほんとそういう冗談ダメだからね。
Lydia grabbed the corner of my jacket, reprimanding me behind teary eyes, as she bloody well should. What the heck? Did you just... what? Joke? Why would I joke about jumping off of a skyway? However, even if I was just on the verge of death, I had no recollection of it. Come to think of it, maybe I was in danger for a second. A second, yeah.
すまん。驚かせて悪かった。
Lydia wiped the tears from her eyes solemnly, then turned to face the water fountain.
その文字列は。
Wowee!
探してる変な文字ってこれ？今見つけたの。
Hey, good job!
おう。リディア、でかした。
リディア、オコ。あらた、あんたは。
あ、いや、すまん。俺も。いってー。
バカあらた、ほんとバカ。自分の心臓止める気？
だからって殴ることはないだろ。さすがに今のは。
ほんとバカ。
ごめん。
それで何かあったの？
俺も何が何だかよくわからないんだ。でも見ろ。リディアが見つけたぞ。例の文字列。
お手柄じゃんリディア。その前にやっぱり話聞かせてよ。あんたがドッペルゲンガーを追いかけて何があったのかをさ。
For a lack of better description from me, myself, a whole lot of wack happened. Yeah. While we still had some ways to go before solving the mystery, the pieces were slowly coming together. The lines between reality and the supernatural were bleeding together, so we learned to adapt, which eventually proved to be our downfall. I am just baffled, bewildered, confuzzled, all kinds of words. I know that death is a pretty heavy subject, but oh boy. I do want to enter the next area, I really do. You know what, let's just do it. Yeah. Let's see what awaits us on the other side. Oh, we're back in the wilderness. Okay. Oh, hello, you're new! I guess we'll fight you! Before we do anything crazy, though, let's find out. Do you have counteractions, you little bugger? Alpha Goth. Because these probably don't. We've fought these kinds of things before with Shina, but I'm more so worried about the new thing. So let's do some moonbeams, and then all lives restored, because this is a really good skill that we had just obtained. Moon laser! Oh! Good job there, Clea! Holy moly! Right, so now that we've confirmed that these things, wait, what the? Is there supposed to be an enemy? Oh, it's a worm. It was hard to tell. A snail? Okay, let's just get that. Good encounter. So, what's new here? Some snails. And one of those spider things that generally tend to give a good amount of money. So let's just do this. Finally see Klea's glitch modes. Whoa. I'm a fan of that glaive though that just came out. And holy moly. Love the color scheme too. And her horns even changed too to match it. Well, since she's not at full health, we can't use all lives hardened or restored. But I guess we'll just try. Oh, we can actually use this. Well, dang. Let's not use that for now though. And then Galactic Succubus Glitch. Time to finally see what this is about. Please no counteraction. It was so quick, but I really liked the fast-paced action that followed suit with it. We got some gun action, and we got her carving into her enemies with her glaives straight up afterwards with the visceral blood spurt. I mean, it wasn't even an actual blood spurt, but it was similar to one at the end. Gosh dang it, man. The glitch types just keep on delivering, and I love them. It's just a shame that they're not as readily available, but seeing as there is a camp here, I think this shall serve as our ending point. So, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Death and Request, and I'll see y'all next time as we try and get through this glitchy mess. Ta-ta for now.